Have you noticed that, especially in 2020, 2021, probably into 2022, you've been kind of feeling tired, maybe unmotivated and lethargic a lot more than usual? And you might have even noticed this despite being able to sleep normally. Like, for example, me, I sleep pretty well usually. I get at least 8 hours and I go to bed usually at a sensible time. You're probably like that as well. So why are we feeling more tired recently, kind of more lethargic than usual? Well, there's pretty good reasons and I'm going to get into them now. So firstly, notice that it's mainly in the last 1 or 2 years that this has been happening, right? Not necessarily for me, I've been kind of okay, but for a lot of people that have been following me, messaging me, and just from what I hear, online and offline, it seems to be pretty common now. People in general seem to be more tired in the last year or two, and it's pretty unusual, but there are some pretty obvious reasons why it's happening. So the first one, and kind of the most obvious one I would say, is that the lockdowns and restrictions have of course been a massive change to like how we live our life. They've been very, restrictive obviously, and they've changed a lot of things that we do that we didn't even realize we do. Like walking down the street and, if you have a random conversation with a group of people, or going to like a barbecue in someone's garden, or even just going down the pub for a couple of drinks, if that's what you're into, whatever it is, these things have been restricted and changed. So that socialization that we were getting, that we probably weren't even aware of, it's just part of our normal lives, has been taken away. So of course that does have an effect. Now that's not the main effect, that's just like a side thing. I would say one of the main things is that we haven't been, well, I have, but a lot of people haven't been going outdoors as much. They've been, for some reason, keeping themselves in their house and just kind of watching things on Netflix, YouTube, not really going out into nature, which is what we were doing, a lot of us. Like, for example, let's take the average person who goes to a job every day, normally Monday to Friday, and then they might socialize on the weekend as well. In doing that, they obviously leave the house and at least walk for a little bit outside in the fresh air, socialize with people at work, chat around the desk or whatever, talk to people at lunchtime, go into the town. These things that we take for granted usually, that do actually improve our lives, socializing, going outside, moving, breathing in fresh air, getting sunlight on your skin. These kind of things really do help with your overall health, and these things have been taken away from us. People have been saying, no, you need to work from home, you need to stay away from people, they want you to be scared. These things are not synonymous with health, right? Keeping yourself indoors instead of outdoors, away from other people instead of socializing, it has nothing to do with health. In fact, that actually reverses your health. And this has been shown on a huge scale. So my best advice would be literally just to do the opposite of what they're kind of saying to do. Go outside more, spend more time with people, socialize more, open yourself up, go in, things like going out in the sunlight, breathing fresh air, these things that deep down we know they're good for us. We know these things are healthy, but for some reason we've just maybe got lazy or listened to the news, which is one of the worst things you can do for any kind of health, mental, emotional, physical. But that's why it's been happening. And the next reason that I would say people have been feeling more tired lately is not actually to do with energy or physical health at all. It's more to do with your long-term purpose and reason for living, right? And we're going to get a bit philosophical here, but try and stick with me. And I'd love to hear, by the way, in the comments what you think about this. So what a lot of these restrictions have done is they've kind of made people think everything is just going downhill. Everything is, ruined, chaotic. So all of those long-term visions and purpose that you have for yourself, they've kind of been put, for most people, they've been put on the back burner. They've just been kind of ignored. But purpose and, a reason for living, a mission, is really important for humans. And the whole reason we came here was to do or, fulfill a purpose or do a mission. So the effect that it will have if you kind of ignore that purpose is you'll feel lethargic, you'll feel tired, you might feel kind of depressed, even a bit down. So it was really important not only to take your health seriously, go outside, eat fresh fruits, vegetables, vitamins, socialize with other people. These things are super important, more now than ever. Of course, this is easier said than done, right? It's much easier said than done, these things, but they are important. So it's critical that you actually look at your life and your mission and continue to do that, continue to work on your purpose and think about that, dream or goal you have, that really big vision, and just follow that. Now is a better time than ever because people have more time, more people are at home, so they're more connected online and it's easier to reach out to people I feel. It's easier to, attract and pursue opportunities. These things are easier now, People aren't as busy now. People aren't as chaotic running around in their office. They're actually spending more time on their own and at home and online. So I would actually say that it's easier now than ever to work on that long-term vision or dream that you have. And you can literally take the smallest steps of this. You can literally start by just deciding what you want to do and then taking daily steps towards that. And I made another video about that on my channel. You can check it out. If you do actually want more help with this, I can actually help you even more. Okay, so one of the most important things you should be doing right now is to raise your frequency and vibration, block out negative energy, and just try and focus yourself on improving yourself and going within and just being aware, right? Raising your frequency in general. When you do that, everything else is easier. Literally everything else, like opportunities, people, money, these things will be attracted to you instead of you having to go and chase them. And then the things that were kind of holding you back before, fear, doubts, scarcity, negative programming from the media, all of these things will kind of dissolve and just, fall away. They're pointless. They won't stay on you. They won't stay with you because your vibration, when you raise it, these things won't be able to stick to you. So this is the most important thing you can do right now. I made a free massive video training about this, which shows you how to upgrade your body, your mind, how to unlock your gifts and your pineal gland and all kinds of things like that. There's really no catch. You just need to click the link in the description and you can go and check that out over on my other site. And I really think it will help you, especially if you've been feeling tired lately and if this is resonating with you in any way. And even if none of these things are resonating with you, everyone wants more energy to feel better, to sleep better, and to upgrade themselves, right? Everyone wants more of something. So I would highly recommend that you go and check it out. And if not, leave a comment letting me know what you think about this. Have you been feeling tired lately, or is it just, people I've been hearing online? And yeah, I'll see you next time.